If you're a care home provider and you're booking agency staff, in April, the government is changing the rules around how you book those agency staff if they use umbrella companies. And the responsibility and the obligation for paying the appropriate level of tax may actually fall back on you. Whereas in the past, today, for example, it doesn't. So let me just show you a little example. So you typically have a care home here, and they will need to book an agency worker from agency here. That agency worker will have lots of agency workers underneath, and they will book that worker in. That worker will go and work in your care home, and you'll happily pay that bill. So you pay the agency some money. You would typically expect that agency to pay the agency worker and make the appropriate deductions, tax, NI, etc. from that payslip. But what's happened over the years is, to make things sort of more streamlined, more efficient, and in some cases to avoid tax or reduce tax, rather than paying them directly, the agency has put in an intermediary called an umbrella company. And this is where the risk as a care home provider really hits you. So what would happen is the care home pays the agency some money. The agency pays on some money, maybe takes away a bit of money themselves, pays the umbrella company some more money. The umbrella company does the tax and NI deductions and pays the worker. So you might, as a care home provider, think that's fine. But what happens here sometimes is that not all umbrella companies make the right tax deductions. And whilst that wasn't a problem in the past, because when the big hand of HMRC here came in, got very cross, and they came in and they went after the umbrella company was pretty unhappy. But you as a care home provider, you were pretty happy because it didn't affect you. HMRC has realised that is not an efficient way to try and collect the £2.5 billion that it thinks is being tax has been underpaid across the next 5 years. So what it's doing is saying, hang on a minute, guys, we're not going to go after the umbrella company anymore. We're going to go after the agency or potentially the care home. So this happy care home is no longer happy because the thousands and thousands of pounds here that should have been paid in tax and never was, now comes out of your budget. And so you as a care home provider need to start to do some work now to make sure that any of these agencies that are using these structures are doing them in a way that is compliant, and ideally probably not using an umbrella company and paying the agency workers via PAYE and employed directly.